You have seen the ads 100 times promising the cheapest deal in 2 minutes flat. The question nobody answers is who pays for those slick comparison sites and whether the price you see is genuinely the lowest in the market or just the lowest among their paying partners. This is not a $5 decision. According to ASX Money Smart Super Guidance, a $50,000 balance charged 1.0% in fees instead of 0.5% costs about $12,000 more by retirement over a 30-year working life. The same logic applies to insurance and energy. A slightly worse deal recommended once, paid year after year, quietly drains thousands from your pocket while you assume you got the best price available. On one side sit the commercial comparison sites like Compare the Market and iSelect, fast and free to use but funded by the insurers they list. On the other side is Going Direct, doing your own legwork through government tools and insurer websites to confirm the real market price before you commit a cent. Comparison sites are genuinely convenient and they suit anyone who values speed over completeness. But the business model matters. Choice found that these sites typically receive upfront commissions, usually a percentage of the premium, and may also collect trailing commissions for up to the life of the policy. That creates a commercial incentive to prioritise certain providers, which is exactly the thing a shopper assumes is not happening. The real strength is aggregation. In ABC's 2021 Energy Comparison Test, Compare the Market returned 17 offers from 12 providers, and iSelect returned 12 offers from 7 providers, all in a single search. For most people, that genuinely beats phoning a dozen companies one at a time, and it gives you a defensible shortlist to start from rather than a blank page. Here is the catch that costs money. In ABC's test, the Victorian government's comparison tool listed offers from 27 providers, more than double what either commercial site showed, and the cheapest product on the government site did not appear on the commercial sites at all. So the headline, Best Deal, you see, may simply be the best of a shrunken partner list, not the best in the market. Going direct means starting from the official source instead of an ad-funded one. It suits the shopper who is willing to spend an extra 20 minutes for certainty. ASX Money Smart explicitly tells Australians to compare performance, fees, insurance, investment options and services, and to look at 5 years or more of performance rather than trusting a single rating at face value. The decisive advantage of going direct is reach. The ATO's Your Super comparison tool lets you compare My Super products straight from the regulator, and ABC's energy test showed the government tool carried 27 providers against the 7 to 12 on commercial sites. That wider field is precisely where the cheapest deal was hiding in ABC's investigation. The deal a commission-driven site had no reason to show you. Going direct is not effortless, and the free government tools have boundaries. The ATO's Your Super comparison tool, for example, only compares My Super products, so a fund structure or option that matters to you might not show up there at all. You also have to read the product disclosure statement yourself to confirm the direct price matches any quote, which takes patience most people would rather not spend. On cost to use, it is a genuine tie because both are free at the point of search, but coverage tells the story. ABC found commercial sites showed 7 to 12 providers, while the government tool carried 27, and the cheapest offer only appeared on the government tool. On neutrality, Choice is finding of upfront and trailing commissions, hands going direct the round outright. Comparison sites win clearly on speed, delivering a shortlist in minutes from one form. But on fee transparency and long-run impact, going direct wins because the difference between 0.5% and 1.0% in annual super fees can cost about $12,000 over 30 years on a $50,000 balance under ASIC's Money Smart logic. A faster quote means nothing if it quietly locks in the worse fee. Tally the rounds and the picture is clear. Comparison sites take speed and tie on cost, but going direct wins coverage, neutrality, fee transparency, and long-run fee impact. The convenience is real, but on the criteria that actually decide how much money you keep, doing your own checking comes out ahead. If one figure decides this for most people, it is $12,000. According to ASIC's Money Smart, that is roughly the extra retirement balance you lose by paying 1.0% instead of 0.5% in fees on a $50,000 super balance over 30 years. A comparison site that hides or ignores the cheaper option is not saving you money. It is potentially costing you that $12,000 without ever showing it on screen. The honest verdict is that it depends, but there is a firm rule. For someone time poor who just wants a sensible shortlist for a low-stakes purchase, a comparison site like Compare the Market or iSelect is a fine starting point. For anyone making a decision that compounds like super or a multi-year insurance policy, going direct wins because ABC showed commercial sites carried 7 to 12 providers against 27 on the government tool, and the cheapest offer was missing from the commercial sites entirely. The rule that resolves it: never let a comparison site be your final answer. Use it to shortlist, then cross-check the relevant government tool, then confirm the direct price in the product disclosure statement before you buy. Choose comparison sites if you want a fast shortlist for a low-stakes purchase and you promise to cross-check before you commit. Choose going direct if the decision compounds over years, like super or insurance, where ASIC's $12,000 fee example shows how a hidden gap snowballs. The smartest approach uses both. Shortlist with the commercial site, then verify with the ATO's Your Super tool or the relevant government comparison site, then confirm the direct price in the PDS. A comparison site is a tool, not a verdict, so treat the best deal badge as a starting point and confirm it against the full market yourself. Subscribe to The Fine Print for more evidence-led breakdowns that help you keep the thousands these decisions quietly cost.